Nav, thanks so much for joining through this video call. Tell me what you're doing with this geolocation app that you built.
Right. So essentially what we're doing, we're calling it Honest Herd. So a few of the problems that we saw were, issues with people path tracing. Essentially, that was like one of the key issues. So, I mean, we've broken the app down into three sort of features. So one is path tracing. So what it does is it literally traces 14 days of your whereabouts, and it helps you sort of see where you've been, and it also figures out a smart way to export that data. So for example, if you're tested positive, then you can export that data out to, let's say, government or health officials, so they can just sort of see where you've been. Second thing is it polls you in terms of how you're feeling. So if you're feeling, well or not. And then based off that, it kicks off these information triggers that we have. So we're using like WHO directive info, test center info, basic stuff like that. And then the third feature is if for the whole day you're within 500 meters of a particular location, you get some coins. So right now we're just giving 50 coins. We're trying to figure out ways to find incentive partners for those coins. So maybe food delivery people, things like that. Mm-hmm. So in a nutshell, that's where the idea, and we're calling it Honest Herd. So the idea is, be the herd. So yeah, we've been working on it for about 2 weeks, like pretty much nonstop right now. And we should be deploy ready by Monday. So just figuring out a way to scale this thing has been insane. But fortunately, we've gotten a lot of really cool people on board. So
how can people get your app?
We've been sending out a form to everyone to essentially help us beta test and test scale. Because one of the biggest issues with this is going to be scaling, because we're expecting a lot of people to sort of use this. So just, figuring out the stack. So fortunately, the team at Hypertrack, they've literally opened up their entire stack to us for free to help scale off of that till the sort of curve flattens. And yeah, so we're sending out this form to everyone to fill out, and we're slowly sending out beta tests. And then on Monday, our website will be live, and we're really trying to push to get this app on the stores. So both iOS as well as Play Store, and that takes a little time.
Yeah.
So right now, through basic APKs, downloads, things like that right now. I think our aim right now is by Monday, we're going to be ready in terms of deploying it out. And then I have a few calls set for like Tuesday with a few people who may help us get into some of these app stores a little quicker.